Have you been exposed to TimberTech vinyl sawdust? You may be entitled to compensation. Trade Secrets for Homeowners, episode 25. This episode is entitled Arrr, Captain Deadlegs. As you can see, we're building a deck on concrete. Therefore, we cannot dig a post hole and brace our posts off. So I'm going to show you how to use a dead leg to keep your posts and your band board level while you build a deck on a concrete pad already installed. Okay, so we got the old deck out of there. Harpy is loading up the avalanche.
Right through the back window inside.
I don't know, dude. I think it's pretty full, buddy. Harpster says, where there's a will, there's a way, DeSantis. Well, as you can see here, our threshold's all rotted out, but I mean, it's plywood jutting out through the exterior. It had a piece of quill stock on it, wrapped with duct tape and spray painted. That is all no. Everything about that is no. Everyone's a carpenter. So what we're going to do is put a piece of our TimberTech decking there to make it permanently waterproof with a nice bead of solar seal. And we're going to leave a kick plate because in Erie, Pennsylvania, sure, it's nice now, but in 3 weeks there's going to be 5 feet of snow. You have to have a place to kick the crap off your shoes. I don't know how many more times I have to go over this. The control line, the laser. Yeah, I think this is like the 3rd time we've been over this. Catch up, people. Come on. What are you doing? Dude, you've been over here for like 2 hours, man. That's my boy. Alright, so we're getting our band board on. And this is going to be our side, but I think it's sort of intrusive. We're going to find out from the boss, but I think we need to go 6 foot. I think that you need to eat your Wheaties. Arrr, Captain Deadlegs! That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. That is a dead leg. It's not there permanently, you see, and we have to put the brackets down on the concrete to hold the post in place. So we're going to install the post plumb and level, mark it off, and then uninstall it. And there he is. There you go. Uninstall it and Capcom down the brackets. Okay. Okay, so we got our post installed, and I've gone around and marked the base of the bracket. This is the bracket, and there's no play in that at all. It has to be exact, and it bolts on like a so. Yes, no? Yes, no. What are they called, Harpster?
Dead leg.
No, they're called Arrr, Captain Deadlegs! I got a dead leg there. I got a dead leg right there. Got me another one over here. Another one over there. Now, I just want to let you guys know that if it was like 1994, I'd get a quickie saw and I would cut a hole in the concrete and I would dig a post hole and pour concrete in it, and then I would set the post down on top of that, and then I would pour concrete and finish it in around, because that's how we used to do things until the government took over. So now we have gay little homosexual stupid ass little brackets. Vote Republican. Okay, dead legs removed. We got all of our brackets installed. We got our stairs brackets installed. And I even made a little ramp for the doggo to go potty in the backyard. Isn't that nice? Alright folks, see you tomorrow. Well, alrighty then. So, you know, we got the deck all framed up. Now I'm going to give you a little bit in-between lesson about the deck. What part of it? See this inner piece of coil stock? Yeah. It comes in a roll box. Bend it with a brake. My big brake. You guys remember that video? Okay, so I pre-planned out my stuff. Alright, for a 3/4 hem, I got 2 inches. 2 inches and a 3/4 hem. L. Brown side up. So I, figured that out. Then I got a total number. 5.5 is my total number. The reason why my hem is 3/4 of an inch, right, is because of this. The distance of the brake measured is 3/4 of an inch. So I should be able to cut my piece of 5.5 and just roll right through. Let's see how it goes. Okay, do I get one more try? Because I'm wearing flip-flops in town to work, so. Alright, start your timers. 3, 2, 1. Remember, I'm wearing flip-flops. I know. What's that? Big spin. Move back. Levers on 2, 3. Most of these out. Yeah, baby. Now I can't go fast. We have to make sure we're right and got a good bend. If you want it to squash against the house, when the bend is opened up a little bit and you push it in, it holds itself tight to the wall, therefore sealed more better. Not all the way. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm done. That's all the metal I'm going to show you. Alright. See you tomorrow at work. Okay, day number 2. Went to Lowe's this morning. This is the last box in existence at the store of Phillips head screws. Now, we have plenty of these. Lots of star head screws available for purchase. So that ends that argument between, oh, these star head screws are the bomb, or square head, or hex head, or octagon head, or spider head, or whatever head you want to call it. Phillips head is where it's at, and that's the end of this discussion. I will not argue this any further with any of you. Well, we got all of our joists installed, and I want you to notice how we put blocking around all the posts. That's called blocking. You want to have blocking. That's the downspout. But anywhere there's a protrusion through the decking, or a cut in this decking Timber Tech, or any other AZEK brand, you want to have blocking in there, because it's going to be squishy and weak. Alright, remember the metal I bent up last night, and I told you guys where it goes? Well, that's where it goes. And here's Harpy. He's buttoning up the metal, and he's using what's called a soffit and fascia nailer. See that? So that way, when you're swinging your hammer, you're not smashing the crap out of your material.
And then push it through.
Yep. Little trade secret is to bevel your butt seams by taking a little off the bottom there and making a nice tight fit. And day number 3. So yesterday we got our decking put on, and now we're getting into the trim phase of the project. So first thing this morning when I put in the stairs. See, now this is what I'm talking about Vote Republican. Okay, look, same exact fasteners we used to do this entire deck with. Okay, and there's the star bit for the first 2 boxes. I just went and got the same exact stuff off the same exact shelf, and now we're using a square tip. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. So like the first batch of fasteners probably came from Viet Cong, and the second came from India. And India likes square, and the VC, they like star bit. So let's vote Republican and get stuff made in the USA, please. So I just want to take a moment and show you, look at all the stuff I got going on here. I got Phillips head, and I got drill bits, I got a star head, I got a square head, I got another various size star head, a whole bucket full of various fasteners just to be able to put this crap together. And then here's the trade secret I want to show you guys right here. Yeah, fancy bit case. After doing this for 33 years, here's my bit case. See that? I dumped this thing out, and that's how many different types of fasteners there are. Look at all this stuff. Look at hex head, star head, Phillips head, number 2, number 3, number 4. I don't even know what that is. Square something. It's ridiculous. Just to show you reference of difficulty, that is the slope of the concrete right there. So that's my face piece on my stairs. That's what I'm building on. So that's why using a rotary laser level really helps out. I mean, look how much that's sloped in just 3 feet. And another thing I want to talk about is quality of material. So you can go 2 ways with vinyl deck systems. You can go the cheap way, like we did from Lowe's, because there isn't any material available because of the pandemic. Or you can go to like Presta or B&L or a supply house, contractor supply, and spend really big money. So it's a lot easier to install the expensive stuff than it is to install the Indian stuff. Ginormo. Ginormahan. Okay, so it's imperative to do your layout before you go cutting your posts off, because you could screw yourself. So there's a sleeve that goes on here. They all need cut, which is stupid. But basically what I did was, is I put my cap on, I put my base on, and then I took the railing out of the box and put it together and measured it, and it's 32.5. And I want to have a 1-inch reveal here, and at least a 1-inch reveal there. So my established height of 39 inches is what I'm cutting it off at. And the first thing I'm going to do is run the circular saw through it to the deepest depth. I ran my saw through, that's as far as it goes in, and now I'm going to finish off the cut with a sawzall with a bimetal blade. See, nice and smooth and flat. Now look, I could run the saw through both ways on these outside posts, but you stand the risk of not having a nice flat cut on the top because you have to glue the post cap down to it, so you want it flat. Another trade secret I got for you is the old screwdriver wedge, just like you're cutting down a tree, that keeps it from binding up on your saw and jiggling the post out of the ground. Yeah, that's driver number 8. Yeah, 8 different drivers on one job for a 12 by 15 foot deck. Okay, so I got all my post sleeves cut and installed. Like I showed you, I did the layout. I made sure over there in that post I didn't cut too much off. But I read the box and discovered that this product right here is made in the USA, and that super excites me. Okay, you can look this up somewhere else, I'm sure, but when you're cutting these down to fit in between your posts, you find the center of your span, and then you do your math. I have 59.5, half of that was, I forget, 5 3/4. So I have that much is coming off this end, that much is coming off this end, equal amount on either end, so that keeps the spacing of your spindles even. Okay, you see what I got going on here? It actually says this in the instructions, but you know, once you get the rail together, how are you going to hold it together while you're working on it? There's a lot of screwing around and layout involved with this, so you have to pay attention to the instructions and take your time. So these rail systems are made in the United States of America. As you can see, I've got all my screws and my brackets are all fastened up. And guess what? In America, they give you extra screws. Look at, they're self-tappers, they're made of metal, they're not Chinese, chinky chank chong, ching chang, full Republican. So I want you guys to have a look at this board. I mean, even the composite decking from Lowe's and Home Depot comes out warped out the store. So, my advice to you guys is you want to try to get the best material that you possibly can find. Like this AZEK board is definitely Hindu. I mean, if there's a scrap of dirt anywhere at all, any place in the state that you live in, it's going to stick to this AZEK board. It is soft as a kitten's belly to work with, and all I can say is the better the material, the easier it's going to go. Well, after a whole lot of hard work, it took me a week to build, we are complete. What did we learn? We learned about dead legs. Arrr, Captain Dead Legs. We learned about 19 different various bits. We also learned to vote Republican. And this has been episode 25 of Trade Secrets for Homeowners. Look at what it did to my van. Well, I hope that you guys are appreciating all this free information I'm giving you. In the description box below, I'm going to leave my PayPal account information. You can donate to the cause so I can get some camera equipment and maybe some editing software, because I'm making this with a cracked Walmart phone. But hey, I'll see you all next time. Have you been exposed to timber deck vinyl sawdust? You may be entitled to compensation.